keep it. But move on. Let's move to another room. You know, look at me. Good boy. Hello everyone. Hope you had a good Christmas holiday. And before we heading to the new year, I'd like to wrap up this 2024 by paying a visit to one of my favorite gallery, the National Gallery in the heart of London, located at the Trafalgar Square, facing right the Trafalgar Square. Bearing in mind, don't mix the National Gallery and the Portrait Gallery. They attach to each other, but completely different gallery. As I always look at this long queue as I'm heading to this National Gallery. Very long queue. And most people are here coming to see the National Gallery, and also there are some kind of winter market there. Look at this queue. Very, very long. I had to wait for like half an hour to 40 minutes, and now eventually I managed to go through. Look at the queue outside, and more people as far as the eyes can see beyond. Look at that. A lot of people coming to London to visit. And here I am. I'm inside the gallery and heading past through this security system where they check in your bags at the main entrance foyer through these marble stairs to go to the first floor where the main exhibition will be. This is the ambience of this entrance foyer. Look at that. With a Van Gogh piece there, and the Damien Hirst on the wall. And I'd like to share here the entrance foyer. There's a Christmas tree still there. There's a Van Gogh shop at this entrance foyer. Look at this, so the shop is packed with people. Let's enter the first exhibition room. Look at this. This is what it is like inside. The main reason I'm here is to see those numbers of figurative painting, portrait painting from the grandmasters of the past, from the 500 years ago at least, or Renaissance times, where portrait painting were done properly in the absence of camera, because there was no camera at the time. And this one of the portrait was my man's. And what I learned from this painting is that people were dressed in a much more classical way at the time, 500 years ago. Look at the fabric. This painting was done in great detail. Look at that. Angels, a lot of pretty much of from the aristocrat background. Those rich people commissioned those artists to paint the looks. And this madam. And this is another portrait of a well-influential person at the time. Look at that fabric in great detail. Look at these shoes, leather shoes. This Colonel Todenden, which is about almost 400 years ago. And this is the red boy, I guess. Another one in this room. Look at this velvet fabric around him. But the main reason I'm here is to visit this the biblical painting from the great masters of the 500 years ago. But before, I like to explore other painting, other portrait, other figurative painting. One before I reach that room. And look at this painting when it was done before the modern painting was introduced or practiced, before the abstract came. This is the sort of painting that were done 500, 300, 400 years ago, 200 years ago, where painting were done in such a manner, in a conventional way, to imitate exactly what happened before the artist, in the absence of photography, in the absence of camera. So the artists tend to paint exactly what's there. This is Pope Julius, I think. Portrait of Pope Julius. Look at these rings, look at his beard, look at the hat. Let's see the title when it was painted. I think it was a portrait of Pope Julius II, 1511, which is exactly over 500 years ago. This is more of a Italian Renaissance period. Giovanni, yes it is, yeah. And his son, another one here. I've seen this picture before in Florence when I went to Uffizi Museum. I'm sure it is now shared with National Gallery for this occasion. Let's see when it was painting. Yes, it is. Another one here. What amazing about this portrait painting, figurative painting from the ancient, the past grandmasters is because they draw not just a picture of the person's faces, but also the detail of the fabric, the cloth that they were wearing at the time. This is Denmark. Another one here in the beard. The way they look at you as though they are right there. Look at the fabric they're wearing in such great detail, portray that how it was. They were dressed meticulously, high quality clothes, high quality fabric they were wearing at the time. Giorgio Lani. Look at the hat. This is the size of this painting, much larger than the actual size, more than 1-to-1 scale. Look at that paper in his hand. This is 1518. This is another, wow, captivating picture, portrait of this man. The way his stare is so sharp. I think a portrait of a man. Right, this is one of the most significant painting we'd like to explore here. This is the title of this painting is The Ambassador. I think the ambassador, French ambassador to Henry VIII. What's significant about this painting is not just the detail of those equipment, but there is a scar. This scar from the front view is like being stretched further, but the only way to look at it in the proper scar is you have to go to the corner, a certain part that you can see it like this from the angle to form this scar, and such a detail of this scar. Then when you move back to the front, it just virtually can't be seen. Just look like something just being added there, stretch. I don't know. I'm not sure the reason of that. But look at this detail of these instruments, musical instruments. Look at the fabric. Look at those compass, the globes, everything there in such detail. Look like a real photograph. Look at the globes at the time. That is Henry VIII. Let's move on to the next room. Look at this amount of people coming to visit. This is one of the painting, the landscape painting. It reminds me of the John Constable, but it is not by John Constable. I forgot the name of the artist for this one. Look at that detail from close to further. Look beyond that, there are also detail of people. Castle, it was done properly, like photography. The way they play with the paint at the time, close and further, warm and cold. This landscape. That's another one here. This is more like a landscape and architecture come together, and figurative all in one piece. I think this to do with Egypt, I think. I've seen this painting before, and this is the first time I actually see in real life their landscape with rest in a flight into Egypt. This is about 400 years ago. And another one here, there's another landscape painting. Good. And this is a sea sport, I think. Yeah, this is sea see, a lot of them in a postcard. Look at this, so sharp, this painting, captivating, powerful painting. People gathering by the sea, looking at the sunset. Yes, a sea spot, which is over 400 years ago. Another landscape painting here is pretty much, I think, similar by the same artist, I would say. Now, let's move into another room. This is quite a fascinating painting to me. From a distance, it looked like a three-dimensional curve out of one single stone or marble. But in reality, it is a painting done by an artist, done in such a way, execute in such a way that this gives this kind of illusion, three-dimensional. It's actually just flat painting, two-dimensional flat painting. But it looked like a marble, curves out of marble or white marble, the curves into 3D. Yes, it is 500 years ago. Right, let's move into this another room here. This is much more of a nudity kind of painting. Again, this is by the great grandmasters. Very mythology, a lot of myth in there. There's another one here. The ancient past. The title of this one, let's see, I forgot the name of this one. More about angels in there, peacock, I don't know, eagles, babies. Okay, this is the origin of Milky Way. Right, son of Hercules. Right, this is like the Greek mythology. Another one here, again. Look at this, look at the fabric, look at the jewelry that they were wearing. Happy onion, a happy union. Another one here. Again, look at that nudity. Look at that lady, clearly showing the boobs and everything. It's corn. Again, this is a white 400 years ago. Now I'm in another room, slightly olives room. That is by Leonardo da Vinci. I'm going to explore that in a moment. But before, let's see this painting here. It's rather ambitious, kind of intricate, figurative painting. You even have a monkey there, look at that. I didn't manage to tame the monkey at the time. Look at the fabric they were wearing at the time. This is real, this was a live painting, in situ painting. This is there before Alexander. This is another room here. Again, this is going to be much more biblical based paintings. Finally, here we are now. I'm going to explore this biblical painting mixed together with this other mythology painting. And this is another painting. Look at that. With the bow and arrow, lady lion. This is Respect, Woman by Cupid. Right, move on. Let's move to another room. People just everywhere in every room. There's so many rooms in here. I noticed there's a Last Supper there next to this Saint Joseph. I think this is Saint Joseph having a dream. This is now based on the biblical narrative. This is a story about Jesus received a message from the angel about the coming birth of the Son of Man. Basically, Jesus, the birth of Jesus Christ. The dream of Saint Joseph. And this is the wedding of Saint Joseph and Miriam. I think before and after. The title is Marriage. Again, it's 500 years. And another painting here is, there's so many paintings by so many different artists portraying the birth of Jesus. How Jesus was delivered and portray the different looks depending on the interpretation of the artist. See the Virgin and Charles with saints. Another one here, again portraying Mother Mary with baby Jesus. Depend on the artist. This is more of this color represents the Renaissance painting. Always that. What I noticed is a blue and red color. Look at this, 500 years ago. Titian's Holy Family. Another one here. Again, you have this blue and red, and now green. The favorite color at the time when it comes to this biblical painting. Baby Jesus, I'm not sure what that is. Maybe place just a pillow where the baby just lied on. Baby, just Saint Joseph, Miriam, and Christ. Again, there's a Virgin during the char with Saint Joseph. Yes, it is. And another one here, another painting by another artist, portray Mother Mary with Jesus Christ. Look at the detail of the fabric they were wearing. Again, blue, red. Look at the flip-flop slippers they were wearing at the time. Strong color they were wearing at the time. Suppose they were using the model at the time to base their figurative painting on with this biblical narrative. And now another painting here about portraying baby Jesus, Miriam. Look at the land at the time, landscape at the time, the way they live at the time. Right, let's move on into another room. Look at this, so many people. There's so many rooms in this National Gallery. Big room, it's big painting, so many. It's not enough for 1 hour. It's not going to be enough. But I like to share some part here with those who are interested in art. Let's move into this another room. This is the painting by Leonardo da Vinci, the great grandmaster of the Renaissance time. I can't believe he's one of this painting. What you notice about Leonardo da Vinci piece of work is his painting about his human skin is very pale. Look at this, pale, like a zombie look. And he's always have a picture right beyond the person. There's always a mountain, landscaping beyond that. This is, you can tell there's Leonardo da Vinci. There you go, the Virgin of the Rocks. There's another painting. I'm not sure. This is the angels around. But again, looking at baby Mary, baby Jesus with Mother Mary in it. Adoration of the Shepherd. This is over 400 years ago. Another painting by another artist, portraying again Jesus, baby Jesus, Mother Mary. Look at the detail of the ground. And another painting below that frame, the same frame, painting of different, more kind of storytellings there. But in a much smaller scale frame in one piece. I think this is the Virgin and Child with Saint Joseph. Again, another one here. There's so many paintings portraying baby Jesus and Mother Mary. But look at this, the significance of the painting. Look at that books there. Look like the painter was such a weird. This is circumcision of Jesus at the time, because he's Jewish, so he was circumcised as a child. And this is Mary Magdalene. I think this is the conversion. I think Mary Magdalene converted into live a sinful life to follow the Jesus after Jesus preaching. Let's see if the title what I said is correct. But before, look at the detail of this fabric. Look at the hand. Look at these people. It's such a great detail painting. Look at that. There's Jesus there. Jesus just grown up or much older. He started preaching. Yeah, the conversion of Mary Magdalene. And this is the Last Supper. This is one of the Last Supper painting. And this is the day before Jesus was captured and crucified. This is the Last Supper painting, portray that. Of course, there's so many different paintings portray the Last Supper. Let's go Eucharist. And of course, this is a painting of Jesus on the cross after he was captured. The reason why he was crucified is, many said, where did Jesus said he was God? He never said in the right word that I am God, worship me. He never said that. But he did say that he is the same as the Father. That's why the Jews saw him as a blasphemy. That was the significance of Christianity, that he compared himself to God himself. In other words, that's why he was captured and considered as blasphemy, and that's why he was executed and crucified by the Romans. Another painting here portrays Jesus being crucified on the cross. The Mount Crucifixion, and this is another, but this is not Jesus, one of his, I think one of these disciple things. But the significance of this painting is, look at the detail of the thing that they were wearing, carrying at the time. Look at that. Water jar, sword, painting such detail. Look at that. Soldier uniform, soldier clothes. Look at this boot, made of wood, chrome. Look exactly like a photograph, done in such, painting in such a way. Look at that cloth at the time. Again, blue fabric. Again, this red, almost red looking shoes. This is Saint Sebastian. Now this is a painting portrayed Jesus' body put down from the cross, lay on the ground the day of his death, the death of Jesus. They were lamenting the death of Jesus with the mother Mary. Another painting portrayed that woman. And this is the painting where the third day after Jesus died, they went to the tomb. They found that the tomb was emptied. So this is the painting portray that moment when his followers went to the tomb and found that the tomb was empty. Of course, many paintings portray that. The road to Emmaus, one day Jesus' tomb was empty. Now, this is another one. I'm just coming out of this room now. I'm going to leave. I'm going to come back next time. Heading out. This is back to the exit. Oh, she's such a nice, friendly lady.
That's why I'm here.
This is the kind of person we need in the job. Really up for it. Now I'm heading out. Look at this queue. Still long queue. Look at this. I don't know where this human coming from. This is the thing about London. You heard of negative about London, but there's so much to do. The gallery. Look at this pretty lady. There's the exit. Look at this. This is the winter market right in front of the National Gallery. So thank you very much for watching.